Is anybody glad they came already? We could just pack it on up. We having a book tour. We having revival disguised as a book tour. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, man. Okay. Possessing our power, protecting our power. I want to talk a little bit about presenting our power. Oftentimes, we undergo transformations. I was talking about this earlier when we had Q&A. And when we undergo inner transformations, it's beautiful. It's almost like a house undergoing a renovation. And I don't know about you, but I have done some renovations in my home, and it's looked so good that I almost like didn't want to live in it because I wanted things to stay the same way as when I first put it together. And I feel like that's what happens to so many of us. We undergo these inner transformations, these renovations, if you will, and we're so afraid of getting messed up again that we're renovated, but we're not actually living in it because we're afraid to present it to the world around us. And one of the things that I'm grateful for, the beginning of this book really starts with reclaiming your power, taking that seat and possessing it, but that's really just a short part of the book. The rest of the book really digs into how do we then present our power to our friendships that we value, to our relationships. I'm not one of those girls that's going to be like, you know, do brand new, move to a new city, leave everything you've ever known because they're not going to be able to handle you. I really do believe that there are people in our lives that have more flexibility than we may be giving them credit for. And I also recognize that we have relationships that we love and value, and in the best case scenario, they would have the capacity to make room for who we are. And I do believe that on average, most people are willing to do that. They just have not had the opportunity to be introduced to who's inside of you. And we assume that we'll be rejected before we even make the presentation, so we keep it inside. And so one of the things that we wanted to do in the tour is to just give a visual representation of what it looks like when we undergo an inner transformation and then have to present it into the world. And we found this woman earlier who had this incredible story. As a matter of fact, Jason, can you come out here, stylish J.Bolin? Can you come out for a second? I'd like to talk to you if you can hear me backstage.
Coming in hot.
Hey, 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 what's up, Chicago?
Hi, friends.
What's up, everybody? All right.
Okay. So we met someone
Yes.
who has undergone some transformation. She's had a life story.
Yes. So I met this young lady, and I said, and I don't want to be like too over the top here, but I was like, God, I need you to lead me to find a lady in the audience that wants a makeover, needs a makeover, or that longs for a makeover. If you're one of those ladies in the audience right now, just put your hand in the air. If you're like, God, I just need a makeover somewhere in my life. Whether it's a financial makeover, whether it's a wardrobe makeover. All right. That financial wardrobe, that financial one almost took y'all out of here just then, didn't it? Yeah, So listen. Raise your hand if you're one of those people that wake up in the morning and you go to the mirror and you say, man, I've gained too much weight. Right here, okay? This picture they've been showing on the screen all night, I'm like, I was that 10 years ago, I need a new picture. And then there's those moments, Sarah, that you go to the mirror in the morning time and you're like, man, have I aged? Will I ever be able to do what I thought I would be able to do when I was younger? Raise your hands if that's you. It's a lot of us. A lot of us share similarity when it's time to have that internal transformation and how we want to see ourselves. But what I want to tell you is that there's a deep baddie on the inside of every single one of you, okay? There's a deep baddie. When you go to the mirror in the morning time, I want you to look yourself in the mirror and I want you to say, I'm a baddie. Because you're a baddie, and for those,
It's like
I know.
5 men in here. What do the men say? Can they say they a bad? It's 5 of them, and they want to look in the mirror too. We're inclusive now. This ain't one.
Just say I still got it. You know what I mean? All the fellas want to know they still got it. You go to the mirror, I still got it. All right. So in the morning time, that's probably one of the most vulnerable times. You're trying to find something to wear. You got your bonnet on. You're trying to figure out when your edge is gonna grow back. God, I've been using all these oils, Lord, forever, and ain't nothing working right now. I seen what you done for others, God, on Instagram. Is that anybody else's testimony in here? All right. So, I want you to know that God wants you to be able to see yourself the way that He sees you. And when you can see yourself that way, life changes for you. Everything, nothing can stop you. You all the way up. I knew y'all wasn't that holy. Y'all know that song. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay. So, Sarah, we did something really special. I found somebody in the audience, and I said, God, there has to be somebody special in the audience to give a makeover to. And it has to be a powerful move, right? So, I saw this young lady sitting, and somebody said, right here, the makeover is done. So I saw somebody, and I said, that's the one. I said, thank you, God, that's the one. And I'm always afraid of how they will respond back, because nobody want to be told they need a makeover. So I'm like, how am I, as a grown 40-year-old man, going to walk up and tell this lady, I'm going to give you a makeover? So I had a young lady to go and do it from our team. She tapped on her shoulder, and she got up like, am I in trouble? What did I do? Like, we just said, come to the back. She got to the back, and she said, I came here and I drove all the way from Iowa by myself. I didn't know what I was gonna get out of this. She said, but I knew that if I came in the room, that something was gonna shift and something was gonna change for me. The same way that every single one of you ladies and the few fellas in here, we all came here for something special, and I feel like God is in the room right now. I can just feel His presence, even through fashion, the way that you present yourself. So, Sarah, you haven't seen her yet. Are you ready to see her?
I'm ready. Wait, do we have a before?
Oh, let's get the before picture. Is there a before picture? We're gonna put it up on the screen. Here's our before picture. I see beauty already. I see beauty. Now, the only way that we're gonna bring her out is that you stand to your feet and you show a sister some love when she comes out, all right? I want you to yell to the top of your lungs like you've never done it before, because when you do it, and when she hears you, it's going to change her trajectory, the way that her mindset is. It's gonna change all of that, all right? So I need you to lift those voices. I need you to get as hype as possible as we bring out the one and only Mahogany Mahisha White. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Listen, this is your crowd right now. Wow, right? Come on, Mahogany. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Wow.
First of all, doesn't she look amazing? How do you feel?
I don't have any words. I feel amazing, though. I said I felt like a mom coming here. I just couldn't get my hair did yesterday. I just was like, I'm going to write my notes, and I'm going. I came by myself, and some girl parked next to me. I was like, can I hang out with you because I'm by myself? She was like, yeah, me and my friend, you can hang out with us. So I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy that you can teach us, because that's why we're here.
Now, I heard you have an amazing story, and so I just want to know, do you mind telling us, like, what are you prayerful is going to be your next power move for this season of your life?
I want to write my own book. Yeah, I'm currently in school, and I'm just taking gen ed classes because I'm not sure what I want to do. Like I was telling him, I'm not sure if I want to take the test to be a police officer or what route I want to go, but I got a lot of things I want to check off. So staying in school is my main focus because it's something that I actually have accomplished with being a mother.
Now, she has 5 children, so...
5. Okay, listen. She has an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. Wow. So now, can you teach us? Because we want to know how you stay looking like this with 5 kids. We all want to know.
She said stress.
Stress.
I'm so glad that you're here tonight. I'm so grateful that God took the time to highlight you in this season of transition. Sometimes we just need a God wink that God sees us, and so I'm so grateful for what all lays ahead of you. I know you've gone through a lot, and you're coming out on the other side, and I know that God's going to get the glory out of everything you do because you already shining, queen, okay? Give it up for Mahogany. Okay, now, you got to walk off this stage like, you know what I mean? All right, but hold on. We got to wait for the music. Wait for the music. Are you ready to strut? Are you ready? We waiting on the music?
Can I do something real fast? Just one thing real fast. Whoever the lady was that said that you could sit for her tonight, can you raise your hand wherever you at? Just raise your hand. Can you come to the side and see me? I'm going to give you a $1,000 wardrobe makeover for yourself for doing that. Okay? There you go. Come on up real fast. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up, girl. Well, thank you so much. That's what Sarah's brand is about. She never wants a lady to feel lonely. And Sarah, we all have to say thank you so much for making sure that none of these women ever feel lonely at all. And I'm taking you to the back so I can give you your shopping spree. Okay, let's go. But first,
music.
Pretty girls walk like this.
Hey, all right, we going shopping. Y'all have a good night, Chicago.